good afternoon, students. Today I am with Mark. So he's a current student at Polyme Business School. I want to ask some questions with Mark regarding the experience with Polyme. So, Mark, in which program you are into that?
So I'm pursuing masters in supply chain management, and it's been a hell of a experience. And right now I am currently pursuing the project work. So yeah, it's really good.
Okay. So, Mark, how you feel how is that program, that supply chain management? Is it different from other like business schools, or what is the difference between that Indian education system or they are in Italy?
I would say the major difference and the major thing which everyone should aim for is exposure, and this is one of the major thing which this college has offered me. If I would say in percentage, then I would say 60 percentage of my course was completely industrial exposure. They took us to different industries, and we got to experience automation, and we got to experience how the whole supply chain works. So it was not just textbook experience. It was actually we got to see what we are going to do, what we have put ourselves into, which helped me to not only understand the theoretical knowledge about the subject, but it also helped me to know where I am going to pursue my career in.
So, Mark, if suppose I want to ask a very simple question, like how you rate, like how you value that particular education at Polyme?
So again, if you talk about the academics, then I would say it's 11 on 10. It's really good. Yeah,
It is like that.
definitely. Yeah, it is really good. I am like I as I mentioned, I already had the MBA, and where I got to learn about supply chain management. But what I learned here when I'm pursuing my masters in supply chain management completely, what I experienced here, it was nothing what I studied before, because again, it was not at all theory. It I was actually in the middle of the whole supply chain management, and I actually got to see how it actually works, how things actually functions, how things are moving forward, and how our future would look like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as earlier I came to know that you told us that project experience, that is something very different when we are talking about practical experience. So what it is?
So, say for example, if you study, for example, if you are studying about procurement, now there are a lot of things in procurement. Now you can study that. You can chat GPT about it. You can study what it means, what it has, but where are you going to apply all these things? Now, till our 12th standard, we have studied so many things, but are we applying it somewhere? Are we using it some? We don't know where we are going to apply. So when we had our assignments, the second best thing about this college after the industrial visits is assignments. The assignments which we get is they are not just for us to to be graded on something else, but it is also for them to know whatever we have studied, how are we going to implement, and where is it going to be implemented. This is the difference between the education, the academic exposure Polyme is providing, has provided us.
And one last question, the most important, how you look like your career when we talk about the job. So how confident you are?
So I'm if I again, you are in a country where they speak different language. So definitely, if you are in a country where they speak different language other than English, language will be a barrier. Definitely, it will be a challenge, but it is not a obstacle for you. Definitely not an obstacle. It is a challenge. But if you are through with the language, if you just even know the language just for a conversational basis, trust me, you will get an internship even before your half of the session would end. Because now I am not saying this just for the sake of it. I have friends in my course who are very young. They, like, we have diversity in ages as well, so who are very young. because they were bilingual, they knew different languages, and they were well versed with the Italian language. They landed in into internship, I think, in Feb. There were some who got internship in January itself. So if you just talk about the placements, placement is something you need not to worry about, provided you meet the conditions.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one last question, like, is there any message for new students who want to come to Polyme?
Yeah, I would just say, if you really wanna know about a college, if you really wanna know about how the academics is, how the project is, how everything is, I would say ask someone who has actually achieved everything, because they know what they have been through and they have achieved it. If you ask a person who has failed in everything, then I don't think so he or she would give you a better experience, because they just gave up. That just means they gave up. And second, I would say, if you are choosing a country, basically not just Italy, any country in Europe, if you're going there, know one thing, that you are going into their land, so you have to respect that and know the language, at least to converse with them. Know the language prior. It will help you in getting the job even faster. So yeah.
So, Mark, that was my second last question.
Yeah.
The last question is now going to
Yeah,
come.
yeah.
Like, how you rate Edu Wire? Like, is really worth Edu Wire to help you?
I would say it is. It is 11 on 10 experience. I had a great experience, and honestly speaking, I have actually referred EduWire to a lot of my friends and my siblings, and the experience on trust me, when I was applying for Italy, when I was in the process of whole thing, I know how many obstacles I have faced, and it was not the people outside or my family members or someone who stands in a well position. They helped me. It was the team in EduWire who helped us, especially Athar sir, Sehrish ma'am, Jyoti ma'am, Saima ma'am. All of these people, they there were times when they worked beyond their working time. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, they were with me. They helped me in everything: finances, documents, everything. So I would really suggest that, because nowadays everyone are after money. You give money, you will be done. But then they went beyond that. So that is something I really appreciate.
Okay, Mark, thank you. And I, Athar, from the whole EduWire team, wish you a very best of luck for your career and future.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you so
Thanks a
much, sir.
lot.
Thank you
Bye
so much.
bye.
Bye bye.